Hello there everyone and welcome back to Factorio. I have realized that iron plates are our limiting factor in our system. Just absolutely no way around it, and looking at this system, the problem is twofold. One, these things are too bloody slow, and two, we just don't have enough iron coming in. So with that in mind, we're going to fix that problem today. And we're going to fix that problem with this right here. And we're going to need a whole bunch of stuff to do it. This is probably going to be the last major outpost we can build with without starting to switch to railways. So we're going to bring it in right here. But yeah, so we're going to need a lot more mining drills than that. What the heck? Come on. All right, we'll leave that open for now. See right there. You know, I need so much. I am desperately in need of iron, and we just don't have it. This system here should be flooded, and it's just barely keeping up. So anyways, we're just going to siphon off a whole bunch here, and we are going to load up with a whole bunch of miners. And we're also going to we're also going to do an upgrade that's going to allow us to take coal out of the equation when it comes to so that'll be 6. We could probably use a few more than that, but we'll have to see. This is time consuming and annoying. Let's see. We'll use 6 for now. We might need some additional materials, so we'll just keep a little bit of iron on hand. See, because we need blue science. Blue science requires steel. And steel requires iron. And we don't have enough of it. Alright, die. Rock, die. Okay. So here's how it's going to work. We're going to get this last tree out of the way. And we are just going to run a line of miners starting here. Apparently we're going like that. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be the start. We're going to need these right here. And this is where it gets clever. You see, obviously we need to defend these things. I've got the ability to make 7. Let's just hold off on that. We're going to need some of these underground transport belts because by doing that, we can get it through the wall without actually breaching our security, like so. And then all we have to do is surround this. See, there's no pollution really from that. Of course, I need walls. Fortunately, I have a factory that's making them. That's just annoying. Okay. Cross your fingers that nothing terrible happens while we're getting the walls that we need to finish the project, because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. So these are going to get upgraded soon to electrics across the board as well, but we need the raw materials first. There's no point in doing this without the raw materials. So our stone, man, this place is getting crazy, isn't it? And we could use more of these, couldn't we? What is wrong with you? Why aren't you cooking? Are you just not pulling things out properly? Oh, there's no stone. Oh, we're getting... Alright, fine. Apparently our stone mine is not producing as well as we would have liked. So, that third miner we've got. Ooh. I just heard some crazy wind going on. Oh crap, we never defended this place either. Man, okay, fine. Fine. First things first. Distractions. You know, in fact, I think I will actually cut a bit of this. Yeah, just let me I'll catch you guys at the other side of the base here. Oh, jeez. Well, distraction. Turret shooting speed. All those... Oh, automated rails. Insert or stack size bonus. Explosives. Okay. We need to leave enough room for one more miner. We just need to make it so things can't get to it, like, with impunity. So the stuff will be coming mostly from the north. So that should do it for now, barring a mega invasion. And we will do that right there for now. All right. Yeah, see you at the other side. All right, and we are back at our southern base. I've decided to just make this part of my base. Not 100% ideal, but I think just because we're going to be spending a lot of time down here. Let's grab... That was kind of silly. I don't really need that right there. I'm going to need it for the defenses, but for the internals... Actually, no, we do need some efficiency here. We don't want them right on top of each other because they're overlapping. So they're actually going to be pillaging each other's. So we'll overlap them by 1, not 2. That will work much better. And we actually got enough to make a batch more. So we're going to do 1 right here, which is just out of my reach. 1 right here. And then 1 right there and 1 right there. And that will give us a pretty balanced batch of production. Because what we're going to do is put all of that, there should be an equal amount on both sides of the track when all is said and done here. Okay, power. Let's get some more power lines. Oh, yeah, you see our southern... Oh, these guys are actually getting close enough to hit, so they're getting pretty aggressive. That to there. That. Come on, there we go. Link up. We are online. Okay. Now let's get a couple of laser outposts here. So this we're going to need to have right at the edge here. All right, what are we going to research next? We just researched engines. You know what? Let's get a dang car. It's either that or figuring out where's the gates. Security? Electric engine, solar. We could make a car. Unless there's something in the military department. Bullet damage, shotgun shells, combat robotics, modules. Cars it is. Alright, let's just drop this guy right here. There we go. And then we need an outpost here, as far out as we can go. Right there. There's 1. And then we need some more lights. But as you can see, it's already jammed up. And that, you know what? That's okay. Actually, if it's already jammed up, then we need to rethink this. In fact, I've got an idea. Because why not? We can do it. We'll just move this over by 1. Okay. And then these 2 will be reoriented. We'll have them. Let's see, where are they? You guys can go this way then. We're going to have to reorganize this whole place now, because we're going to have 2 belt lines. Because twice the iron, twice the fun. Alright, now these 2 are going to go onto the other side. That should do it. And then you can point up. There. Okay, now we need another high tension power line because we also have, right, we need our system power. And then we need one over here as well. Nice, and we actually have an interconnected power network. And a couple more lights. And a whole bunch more lights, which apparently totals to an amount of 3. Let's get some lights in here. And since we don't have this walled off, let's get some backup turrets right here for temporary defenses, because we also don't have walls around these little outposts yet, which we're going to take care of in just a minute, because I am going to run up to the base with this line, because I'm going to need transport belts here soon as well. And I think this is also where this iron mine, if I ever... Oh, okay, there's been an attack there. Let's see if we had anything broken. Nope. So what we're going to do is we're going to send one of these to iron processing and one of these to steel processing. That way we can have the best of both worlds. Just keep going north. Let's see. Okay, we're actually going to have to make a corner here. I'll go that way for a while. Get that. Load balancing. We don't need load balancing. We've got epic quantities of material coming in now. Now this is going to need a rework, and probably soonish. Oh, yeah. Okay, we took out another batch of enemies. No problem. And we're out of belts, but that's okay, because we're manufacturing them. And even in spite of everything, we still have tons of the fool things. Whoops. Well, that was not exactly what I had intended to do. That's a little better. Actually, where can we put copper? Who needs copper? Do you need copper? No. You need copper. You need copper wire. You're also jammed. We're going to take those circuits out to other projects here in a minute. Oh, walls. Walls are much more important right now. We need to defend our outposts. Okay, give me a second to set up the defenses. You know what? You guys don't need to watch me running around setting up outpost defenses. You know how that works. And it'll just take me a minute anyways. So, just a second. Hey, we got a little attack coming in here at our stone mine. And they are not even getting close right now. So I'm pretty happy about that. If we can get things up and running, we'll be in pretty good shape. Anyways, just wanted to let you in. And we didn't have enough stone to do the job, so I just doubled production there. And I think we're finally getting to the point where all of the... And actually, we could also just get rid of... Shorten the end of the line. That should help a little. Actually, we could even go back one further, I think, if my understanding is correct. Yep, there we go. Alright. Still not great. So, anyways, I'm going to do a little bit more refinement on that and I will be back when we're ready to start refining our production for metals. Alrighty, I'm not fully stocked on... I haven't finished the defenses entirely yet, but we need to just get this show on the road, because it's ironic, the absence of this material here is actually slowing down a few other projects that would help with the defenses. Although not the stone, but it would help to have more of this to get more stone. Okay, here we go. Up we go, up we go. Alright, the craziness is about to begin. Now what we're going to do is we are going to redirect all of our iron from our old deposit into... What am I doing? Oh right, because we're not going to have enough room. That's why. Yeah. Because water. Whoops. There we are. So we're going to completely cut off this line right here. All of it is going to go to the other... There's going to be no load balancing here at all. It's all going to just go straight... Oops. And what's going to happen is we're going to be bringing a whole bunch more over here and merging it in. This is where it's going to get a little crazy town here. But let's get rid of all this extra stuff here that's not really been helping. So steel production is about to go through the roof. That's the good news. As is iron production, because we're going to now max out the complete capacity of this system. And then the next step will be to convert this to electric. Okay, you can go. There we go. Useful. And then to there. Now we might as well go under that too. To there. And now we need to do a load merging, which can also be done with one of these. What we do is we take, so it's actually balancing the load. There we are. There we are. Nope. Here we go. It's party time. It is seriously party time now. That is exactly what we needed. Now we need faster production. So let's get that started, because that's going to take... We don't have the engines we need to make cars yet. But if we got enough iron... No, we need the engine units actually have to be made somewhere, don't they? Yeah, they're a definitive can't be produced in our inventory thing. But heavy armor, on the other hand... Okay. And... So for electric furnaces, we need advanced circuits. And advanced circuits are something we're actually going to need to manufacture anyways with copper. So you know what? We're going to set up another... Wait, do we have one working already? We do. All we need is plastic. And hey, look, we've got plastic. Because this one's been supplying our laser production, which is coming along quite nicely. So let's also put, let's see if this can support the another factory here. 2-for-1 deal. We had any damage? Nope. We're good. So this is going to go up to... nope, we've just unpowered that, but you know what? That's okay. We'll do it right here. Because we're going to need a A lot of iron that we don't have yet, because the revised system has not come at us yet. But that's an improvement. No, what's red mean? Objects are being damaged. That's some walls, I hope. We'll have to go in there and clean that up. Oh, it's happened. It's finally happened. The good news is we've finally backstuffed our system. We're actually outproducing our production, which is good. We actually want that. Okay, here we go. We want our, now let's see. This is stuff we're going to want to go past, because it's actually got another destination here soon. So we're going to want those there. And these there. Okay. And inserter there. Power. Why is this... Ah, there we go. Why is this not... What's going on? Oh, iron. Iron has become... Well, that won't last long. You are going to make advanced circuits. And we're going to need also another supply of copper cable here, which we can actually put... Let's see, how are we going to do this? I think I know. We'll do it that way, and then we'll go here. Nope, not like that either. It's going to have to be like this, isn't it? Alright, and we're going to try. Let's see how fast this thing can produce cable. Actually, that's... No, you know what? That's going to cause us grief, isn't it? So we're going to get another factory here building copper cable as well. In fact, let's do this let's do this really smart. Let's just have this thing move copper onto a secondary belt here so that it's accessible elsewhere. Because for circuit production, we're actually going to need it kind of out and about, so to speak. There we are. We'll need one of those. So we'll just take it right to there. And we'll have this thing rapidly produce copper coil, which will go onto this belt right here with another fast inserter. Excellent. There we go. And then, let's see, we are missing power for a few things. That should be everything we need to start making those. Yep. Okay. So that is going to become our... We're just going to need a regular inserter. This thing won't be too fast. So if I'm calculating this correctly, this is our blue science requirement. We need plastic batteries, or steel plates, advanced circuits, smart inserters. We haven't built smart, don't have a factory for smart inserters yet. What do smart inserters require? Fast inserters and circuits. Normal inserters and iron plates. Okay. We're going to be pilfering some goodies from here too, aren't we? Now, do any of those require steel? No. They do require iron, however. Did not quite think this through. Oh, no, I got it. It's going to be hilarious and awesome. And then we're going to need to get... But first, you know what? Actually, we need these electronic circuits first, desperately. And in quantity. So we need to get that production going reliably.